something a little bit different today. I just wanted to make a video, kind of just more of a personal video, and tell y'all just a little bit of how I'm feeling, and my top 5 so far hardest transitions into camper life. So there are so many emotions right now. You know, Jared and I have lived apart for a year, from literally January to January, only seeing each other, you know, once a week or once every 2 weeks for very short periods of time most of the time. Maybe every now and then we'd get like a week together, but that was very rare. Usually it was just for a couple days. So we are transitioning just to being with each other every single day again, which you would think is not hard to do, but you are just so used to a routine that you don't even realize it. So you have to get back into that routine, and it's really terrible. I don't recommend living apart if you're married, because you shouldn't have to relearn, you know, how to be there for each other and how to put the other first and stuff. That should always be something that's a priority to you, in my opinion, in marriage, because that's what marriage is about. You know, it's selflessness. So I'm not here to talk about marriage though, don't worry. I'm just so we're both just relearning how to just go about our routine and to set a new routine. And it's still hard. You can't really get a routine when you're kind of like all over the place, but we're trying to find our unique routine with each other, and it won't take long. I mean, we're already getting into little grooves. So yeah, anyways, but there's just so much going on emotionally. So that, and just with our baby really needs your prayers. There's just things going on that, and we don't know the outcome. So our baby needs your prayers more than ever. Just pray for a miracle. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail right now, but just pray for a miracle for this life, just to keep going, and just a supernatural miracle, truthfully. So just between that and, you know, and I'll go into my number one. So my number one transition is hardest transition so far, is just being away from home. I'm just so used to the same thing. I'm used to having my mom when I'm here. My mom and I are very close. I'm just used to being at my parents' house. I'm used to having my friends just minutes away. When I'm like, hey, I need you, I'm coming over, like being able to do that, and I can't do that here. So being away from home is the hardest thing. I hate it. We cannot wait to be back home on a more permanent basis. So we're still going to travel a lot with the camper very often, and might take off for a few months at a time when we get to that point. But all in all, I love being at home. I love my people. I love being surrounded by my people. So that has been my hardest thing so far. Number 2, my second hardest thing has not been able to be surrounded by all my stuff. I love my stuff. Like, it just, maybe I'm a hoarder. I don't know what you want to call it. I just love having my stuff around me, and I don't have a quarter of it. So I miss just my stuff being around me. Not messy or anything, but just like, I don't have any decorations up in here. I have very few things in here, like knicky-knack stuff. So I need to get a lot more. I don't have any pictures on the walls. So just things like that has been really hard for me to not be surrounded by my things. So when we come home next week and we spend a week prepping the camper, I'm definitely going to get more homey type things like that, so I can make this more of a homey feel. It's slowly getting there, but I need my stuff. So the third thing that has been the hardest is, sorry, look at my notes. Oh yeah. So cooking is really hard in a camper. So cooking on the stove, it took me like, I swear, what felt like 45 minutes last night just to boil a pot of water. Everything's gas, so it's super hot, but it just seemed like it took forever. And then I burn things in the oven because it's like all or nothing, and it's just been hard to cook. You have to get everything out that you need, and then you have to put everything back. It's not like you have it here, like easy to access, like it's put away in its spot. So I'm very careful about like what I keep out on the counters, because I know that when we pack up and go somewhere, I'm gonna have to, put that stuff in a spot. A lot of times I just shove stuff in the microwave or whatever. But so it's not like at home where you have everything kind of out in your kitchen. You can easily grab it and put it back. It's different in a camper, because usually it's shoved in a place with like 5 other things piled on top of it. So there's just a lot of prep work, and then there's a lot of cleanup, and then the cooking itself doesn't always go as planned. So lots of meals have been burnt. Lots of lessons have been learned. But we're actually going to get a toaster oven, one of the bigger ones, and use that for the majority of our baking and oven usage. So we're going to just keep the box, and we're going to get the toaster oven out when we need it, use it, put it back in the box, and then put it under the bed, because there's a lot of storage under the bed. So that's where we're going to keep it. That's the thing about appliances like that. You don't have to keep it out. You can just pack it away, which makes it's good and bad. So it's out of your way, which is good, but it's bad because every time you have to go unpack it, get it out. So it just takes more time. I mean, it's just we're so used to having things when we want them, and just easily accessing stuff. So with camping, it's not like that. You really have to plan everything out and do a little bit of extra prep and a little bit of extra cleanup. So my fourth hardest thing has been what I need versus what I don't need. It seems like I have a lot of stuff I don't need, but I'm missing a lot of stuff that I do need. So this has been a great week to just learn what we need and what we don't need. So I have things I'm taking back to storage, and then I have stuff that I need to get out of storage or just buy, because honestly I have no clue where it is in my storage unit. And last week was a nightmare trying to get everything out, unpack it, repack it. We did that like 2 times. Very stressful, and I still didn't find half the stuff we needed. So y'all, sometimes it's just easier to go and buy it, and then when we get that stuff out one day, maybe I'll need it, maybe I won't. I can sell it or give it away, whatever I need to do. But sometimes it's just not worth it to dig in the very back of a storage unit for one little thing when you don't even know for sure if it's back there, and your box might not be labeled, because hey, when you're packing, stuff gets crazy. So yeah, it's just been learning things I need and things I don't need. So alright, and my 5th hardest challenge honestly has been filming. So when you're in the moment and something goes wrong, you just fix it, you just do it, and then you're like, oh man, that would have been really good to film or talk about or whatever, but it's already over with. So we're really trying to learn how to do this whole like YouTube thing, and we're probably not doing it right, but who cares? Like I said from the very first video, even if this is just a log of our life, that's all that matters to me, is that we have these videos just for the times that are important to us. So we're slowly getting there, where I'm like more slowing down and being like, okay, we should film this, let's film, or just slowing down in general. So not being so just like fast paced, busy, go. But yeah, I love this so far. Jared asked me the other night when we were laying in bed if I was happy, and truthfully, I am happy. There's nothing to complain about. Like, are there some hard things? Yeah, and there's gonna be hard, and there's gonna be even harder than this probably, and this is gonna get easy, and other things are gonna be hard, and then that's gonna change. That's just life. But all in all, I'm so happy. I'm with my husband. It's us together. We're living together. We're having fun. Like, I feel so blessed to be able to do this. I mean, would I love to have my dream house? Of course I would. But right now, that's just not in the cards for us. This is what we're supposed to be doing right now. And I love it. I'm excited. We're going to have so many adventures in this camper. I just can't wait. We're going to have more freedom to just pick up and go when we want to, because this is our home. We don't have to have somebody house sit for us or do this or do that or worry. Like, we're going to be able to do it. And when we are in one place, it's most likely going to be our family's campground that we own. So, we'll be able to put more permanent stuff there, and do our garden and everything like that. So I honestly am so happy to be doing this. It's exciting. It's just like there's like endless opportunity. If you have the time to take off and go, you can just go. And it's fun kind of moving around and seeing new places and experiencing, like right now the campground we're at is on a lake, and it's like beautiful to wake up and see the lake and the pine trees and just be in a different place. So it's really letting us get out there and kind of experience more. And honestly, it's simplifying our lives. We're not really like watching TV like we used to. Living in a camper keeps you busy. I feel like all day long we're like doing stuff to like prep for something for the camper or to fix something on the camper. Not that everything's breaking or anything like that. It's just like little things, it's like keeps you busy. There's always something that needs to be done or something that could be done or, whatever. So, but I think that's fun because we're really getting valuable time together. And I just feel like it's simplifying. We're not surrounded by all the clutter and just all the, it's easy to get into like a repetitive routine that's like not really bringing value to your life. And I just feel like we're bringing a little bit more value to our lives. We're learning new things. We're experiencing new things. So I love it, all in all. I really do. But yeah, so those are my top 5 hardest transitions thus far. We're actually going to do a video about our whole entire week. Well, it's going to be like a week and a half. And tell you about our experience. We've been to 2 campgrounds so far. Kind of tell you about that. And just what our first week of camping has been like. Our trials, our wins, all the things. So thanks for following along. We hope that you'll subscribe and keep up with this on a regular basis. I would love to try to get a video out once a week on the same day every week. So that's something that we're working towards, just to give you a little bit more consistency and kind of so you know when our videos are going to drop, so you can be on the lookout. But anyways, thanks for following along. We love you guys and hope you have a great day.